Hello, I'm John Sofia. I'm Lifecycle Engineering Senior Subject Matter Expert in Commonality. I'm formerly the Director for Commonality, NAVSEA 06 Charlie, from that position which I retired in 2015. Well, one of the primary mandates for the Commonality Initiative in NAVSEA really is to build affordable ships. So we decided to do a pilot project on machinery control systems. We all identified that, yeah, we did have an issue. We showed that there are 15 different variants of machinery control systems across 3 classes of ships, and even within classes of ships. Therefore, if one sailor goes from ship A to ship B, he or she then has to go through some significant training just to be able to use the machinery control system. When you take a look at the ship design phase and how Commonality can reduce this cost, it actually reduces it in a couple different ways. When you do a variation reduction analysis, you not only look at the components, but you also look at the specs and standards and also various processes. So when you take a look at those 3 areas, you can identify opportunities to reduce costs. So when you take a look at, let's say from a parts perspective, you could identify those superset of parts that provide you, based on the business case analysis, the lowest acquisition and life cycle costs, so that benefits the ship design. Then you take a look at the specifications for those parts or the system, and you identify where there's cost drivers in that spec, and you eliminate those costs in the spec. Before Commonality became a part of the strategic plan, a significant amount of work was accomplished to identify what the variation was and how much it's costing. But as part of that analysis, we also had to determine how to implement. And what we found is we had to start developing the necessary policy and guidance documents, the handbooks, contract language, procedurals and DIDs that impact the various ship specs, and other opportunities to drive Commonality into those programs so that they can benefit from the cost savings, and also so they can start applying variation reduction concepts within their own context of their programs. We want to create a consistent definition for Commonality across the NAVSEA and the Program Executive Office so that it's implemented consistently. So one of the important aspects of Commonality is that one size does not fit all. Because when you take a look at cross-platform requirements, you will identify unique requirements that cannot be overcome. And also, you never sacrifice safety and you never sacrifice performance. Those are the baseline requirements for application of Commonality. What it is, though, is a logical approach, a process where you can identify where your variation exists, how to attack that variation, and how to reduce the cost associated with that variation. There's so many different things going on at NAVSEA, but the opportunities to build more affordable ships and provide the warfighter the capabilities he or she needs is really part of the opportunities that Commonality provides.